One day, Keita came to Master Moroboshi's house with a truly outrageous item in tow.
Hey! I just came back from vacation, and of course, I come bearing gifts.
We're always happy to get souvenirs, aren't we, Master?
Yes, what is it? I can't wait to see.
And then Keita unveiled the aquarium he had brought over.
I took a trip to the Manazan River, and these are the piranhas I got there.
Of all the things you could have bought.
Piranhas are actually pretty timid animals, so everything should be fine if we don't provoke them.
But what if Master Moroboshi gets hurt?
Moroboshi is someone who is loved by all living beings. He'll be fine. See? I wonder if they're hungry. Here, do you eat this? I guess it's true they eat anything and everything.
Master looks like he's having so much fun. Well, I suppose it's okay if it makes Master this happy.
I knew you'd love them, Moroboshi. The main character is in a jungle searching for treasure. I'm Yuki Sakamoto. With lots of time to myself, I often make up my own original story ideas. It became a hobby before I realized it. That day. This holiday was amazing too, wasn't it?
We visited all the good places. Next time, I want to go somewhere where we can have a thrilling adventure.
My family returned from their trip, chattering away.
With that beautiful face, your future is promising. Don't forget everything we did for you when you're living the high life.
Exactly! And I'll look for somewhere adventurous for next month's trip.
Thank you.
I'm jealous. This is why I spend most of my time alone. And 1 month later... Remember you were saying you wanted to go on an adventure? I found just the place!
Really? Yay, where is it? It's an island resort near the Manizan River. The Manizan River? So we'll be going overseas? Oh, I can't wait!
Overseas, huh? I want to go someday too. Just when I was stewing in my own jealousy while listening to my family discuss their latest travel location...
We're not just bringing your sister this time. You're coming too.
Huh? The price for the tour package is the same whether there are 3 or 4 people after all. Really? Yes!
Good for you, Yuki.
It was my first family trip ever. And I would be going to a foreign country on top of that. My heart was practically bursting with excitement. Wow! So this is what the Manazan River looks like. Before heading to our resort, we decided to take a boat ride along the Manazan River. You know, we named you Yuki hoping that you would grow up to be a brave man.
And only the bravest of men would take a jump into the river. Stop joking around. There's no way Yuki would have the guts to jump in.
Jump? Into this river? My parents suddenly started talking about the origin of my name. If I show them how brave I am by jumping into the river now, will they take me on all their family vacations in the future? With that thought in my head, I sprang to my feet. Fine, I'll do it. Just watch me.
Huh? No way.
Seriously? Yuki? My name, Yuki, means courage. I repeated that to myself as I squeezed my eyes shut.
He really went for it. We were just kidding, though.
Just kidding. I realized the strong currents in the river were gradually pulling me further and further away from the boat. Hold on! Wait for me! We can't. We're being pulled along by the currents.
That reminds me. You know the meat-eating fish piranhas? This river is apparently their natural habitat.
Piranhas? Chills ran down my spine upon hearing that word. I tried desperately to catch up to the boat, but... Piranha! They're coming right for me! Having picked up the sound of me flailing in the water, I saw a swarm of piranhas swimming towards me. What do I do? While I was panicking, I lost sight of my family. We can't see Yuki anymore.
I guess it can't be helped if he never makes it back. But at least we saw something interesting happen. Good thing we brought him, right?
Hiking this jungle with only the majestic nature for company. I feel wonderful. Somebody help me! Sapped of all my strength, I was drifting alone, barely able to keep myself afloat. That's a person? Why the hell are you swimming in such a dangerous river? In a stroke of good luck, I was spotted by a random man on a hike in the jungle. He rescued me with a rope that he found nearby. You okay? And what's your name? Thanks to him, my life was saved. But before I could answer his question, I finally blacked out. When I opened my eyes again... Where am I? You're awake, I'm glad. You're recovering better than I thought you would. I was in the home of Paul, the guy who rescued me. Why were you swimming in the Manazon River of all places? Actually, the thing is, when I told Paul what happened... What a horrible family you have! You could have died! I'm not good at anything, and I don't even have a handsome face to fall back on. It was just inevitable. I understand the situation. From now on, you'll be living with me. Huh? Are you sure? With nowhere else to go, I agreed to stay with Paul for the time being. Is there anything I can do to pay you back for taking care of me? I'm actually considering filming a movie here. Do you think you can help me out with that? Huh? A movie? I did get the impression that he was pretty rich, but to think he was a movie director... I have this idea for a movie called The Piranha Kids. The Piranha Kids? This is what he was thinking. It was a story of a boy swept up onto the banks of the Manazon River with strange powers. His past shrouded in mystery. He then goes on an adventure to save the Manazon. The truth is, this entire story flashed before my eyes when I saw you drifting along that river. Huh? That means you based the main character on... You! That's right! Wow, sounds interesting. I suddenly remembered all the story ideas I had jotted down in my notebook at the time, before I realized that I had told Paul all of them. This is just random stuff that I thought up on my own, but what about having the main character cross a float of crocodiles in place of a bridge? Or having a sloth for a companion? Those are wonderful ideas. I know. Why don't you write the script for this movie? Huh? Me? Write the script? And that was how the boy swept up by the Manazon River became a screenwriter. It was almost as if my own life had become a movie. You have another commercial offer.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks to my exceptional good looks, I was scouted by a talent agency and now I'm working as an actress.
Japan is just a stepping stone for you. You're good enough to take on the world. The agency is putting all our resources behind you, so do your best.
I will. Just wait and see what I'll do. My parents dote on me as they always have, and they've put full support behind my career. Did you hear? People are saying that Paul, that great movie director, will be holding the auditions for his newest movie here.
You'll have to study his movies to see what he likes.
Apparently, his new movie is going to be called The Piranha Kids. We decided to have a movie marathon and watch all of Paul's movies when we got home and turned on the TV. Even though it hasn't been released yet, The Piranha Kids is already a hot topic on social media. Check out this special feature where we bring special behind-the-scenes stories and the origin of how this movie came to be. Oh my god, this is perfect timing! We have to watch this! And then... First, let's have a chat with the movie's director Paul and its screenwriter Yuki.
Hello. Hi.
Yuki? What's Yuki doing on TV?
I have no idea what's going on.
How did this happen? Shockingly, Yuki, my brother who was supposed to have drowned in the Manizon River, was sitting beside director Paul on TV. So please tell us who came up with the idea for the movie.
I did when I met Yuki, Mr. Screenwriter here. You could say it was a pretty impactful encounter.
You mean the inspiration for this story came from Yuki?
Yep, we wouldn't be here without him.
Thanks to this broadcast, Yuki became famous as the real Piranha Kid. Why Yuki of all people?
And he's a screenwriter too. How could it be?
I can't believe he's more famous than Reika now.
I'm looking forward to it too. Oh, but piranhas is scary. The Piranha Kids, the movie that's going viral online even before being released to the public. Master Moroboshi, as one of the movie's sponsors, is here to attend the preview screening.
To think he's the screenwriter. There's just no way. I need to confirm it with my own eyes. Using my connections in the industry, I somehow managed to get us access to the preview screening. Please enjoy the very first screening of the Piranha Kids, everyone! Before the movie started playing, I thought of something and I shared it with my family. What a great idea!
Yuki will be our springboard to international stardom.
After the screening.
Hold it right there. No unrelated personnel past this point.
Don't you recognize me? I'm the famous actress Reika.
Please, stop causing trouble and leave. We're the family of the screenwriter, you know.
How inconsiderate of you! Get out of our way!
After everything was over and done with, I was going back to my dressing room when I heard some kind of commotion in the backstage hallway. What's going on? And then...
I missed you so much!
Huh? All of a sudden, my sister came leaping into my arms. Whoa, you're... Reika? We're so glad you're back.
We've been searching for you for so long.
My family expressed their happiness at our reunion, as if what happened that day was just my imagination.
Huh? What about Paul? He's not with you?
He's overseas for work today.
Oh, what? What a waste of my time.
So, it was just Paul they wanted to meet. So, she let me go right away.
I want to meet Director Paul right now!
And I believe I said he's not in the country. It's simply impossible.
Isn't it your duty as my little brother to solve this issue for me?
This is really all she has to say after not seeing me for 2 years? Her attitude had done a complete 180. And she was pressuring me hard to set up a meeting with Paul. Knowing how stubborn she could be when she doesn't get her own way... fine, I'll try asking Paul when I get a chance. I was just saying whatever so they would leave me alone. But the smile on my sister's face set off alarm bells in my head.
Finally, this could be my big break.
A few days later, this is my family, Paul. Hello.
Ah! It's an honor to meet the great director Paul. I'm Reika.
In the end, in order to meet Paul, they were willing to fly all the way to the Amazon River. Now then, I would like to see Reika's acting skills for myself. Would you mind shooting his trial scene?
Not at all. You won't be disappointed. Here it is. This is my chance.
Paul told my sister that he wanted to shoot the scene where the heroine was in a boat that's suddenly surrounded by a swarm of piranhas.
Please leave it to me. I'll give it everything I've got.
In case you're worried, there aren't any real piranhas in this part of the river. Reika immediately got onto the boat with great enthusiasm. To your best, Reika. We'll be on a boat as well to take some special close-up shots.
This could be more valuable footage for when you become even more famous in the future.
Duh, my parents seemed more fired up about this than Reika was. Little did they know what was waiting for them.
All right, I'll make sure to show him how good my acting skills are. After we got on the boat and were bobbing gently in the middle of the Amazon River... Huh? Oh, Paul! There are piranhas here!
Calm down, Reika. They're a different species of fish. I mean, they're piranhas no matter how you look at them.
Oh no, they're coming this way too! A huge swarm of piranhas that we were told didn't live in this part of the river suddenly surrounded both our boats. And then... Ah! I watched as the piranhas attached themselves to the sides of the boats and started gnawing away at the wood.
Look, our boats are being eaten.
No! Hurry up and go back! Please, no! Someone save me!
Forget about filming. Just get us out of here.
I'm begging you, help us! We were supposed to be acting, but these were cries of genuine fear.
Do you understand now?
Understand what? What are you talking about?
How Yuki felt when you left him for dead in the middle of the Amazon River?
Upon hearing Paul's words, I recalled the sight from that day. I see. He must have been so scared back then. Regardless of our regrets, the boat was still being eaten away. And finally, a hole opened up on the side of the boat. We're done for. Just when we had given up on being saved.
A symbol.
President Moroboshi! When President Moroboshi, who had arrived out of the blue, called out the order, the piranhas left us and gathered around his boat.
Well done. You can return home now.
That seemed to be the signal for them to all swim back into the tank attached to the side of his boat. Huh? What's going on?
The piranhas are taking orders from a human?
That aside, why is President Moroboshi here?
That's because I'm one of the few people in the world versed in piranha husbandry. My family were obviously still confused about the whole situation, so I let them in on the truth. After the preview screening, I called Paul and told him about the conversation I had with my family. He flew into a rage. You're telling me, even though they never tried to look for you until now? How dare they? I'll find some way to make them regret it. With that thought in mind, Paul had a discussion with President Moroboshi, one of our movie sponsors. In that case, since I already have a swarm of tame piranhas on hand, I'd be glad to help. Thank you, President Moroboshi. Thank you very much for doing this for me. But what if the piranhas bite any of them by mistake? I've trained my piranhas very thoroughly not to eat humans, so I can confidently say there's no chance of that happening. As expected of President Moroboshi. Has it finally sunk into your heads the severity of what you did to Yuki all those years ago? If you know what's good for you, you'll never approach him again.
We're sorry.
This incident somehow became the talk of the entertainment industry. And my sister lost a majority of her jobs in the span of a single night.
My career was supposed to be on the rise.
She didn't get a single job this month.
I guess we have no other choice but to find part-time work.
On the other hand, and this is a screenwriter that helped to make this movie such a huge success. A round of applause for Yuki Sakamoto. Thank you very much. To the success of the Piranha Kids, I am currently one of the most esteemed screenwriters in the industry.